Hey, what's up, stream? Uh, Mickey T here again, solo. Ashley's still putting get to bed. Yeah, might be how it is for a while. um, yeah, so we're gonna play some Cuphead tonight. And in the meantime, I guess we could play some Splatoon, or maybe we could play some. You know what just came out in the Genesis online service? One of my more obscure favorites. The original Earthworm Jim. It's on the Genesis. Um, it's a game that I loved as a kid, but I don't know if it's that widely remembered. But I guess it would be if it's here. So here it is. All right, so maybe we'll play that for a second while we wait. Here 90s, love it. Time. Yeah, I love the artwork. You know, an aesthetic that appeals to 90s kids like myself who watched a lot of Ren and Stimpy and stuff. That was launched. It's funny because you think this would be like based on like a cartoon or a comic book or a movie or something. It did become a cartoon later, but before that it was just a original video game idea. It just seems like something that would. It just seems like something that would be a B show first or something. And later on, there was, like I said, there was an animated TV show. I have no idea if it holds up or not. But the art design is awesome. The animations are really good. Gameplay's fine. It's not like the best game ever made or anything, but you know, as far as like 90s platformers go, it's serviceable. You know, not too bad. In fact, I have quite a few friends who would say that they wanted this character Earthworm Jim in Smash Brothers, which I think would be really cool. But I think he's, as much as I love it, I think it's probably still a little too obscure for Smash, but. The weird thing. He's basically he's a worm, but the the body is not him. The worm part is just the head, basically. So like you can do like this whip thing like that. The crazy, like quirky, like the 90s comic book aesthetic. Speaks to me. Gotcha. Very cool. This is very cool. Man. Like I said, there was a cartoon show based on this later on. I think it was like a syndicated show, you know. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think Dan Castellaneta did Earthworm Jim's voice, the voice of Homer. I believe he did. I remember liking the show, I just don't remember very much about it. Well, burping at fish. So gross. Gotcha. Ooh, get your rocket ship out. Yep.
Groovy.
Indeed. And the asteroids. controls are really weird by modern standards. Ooh. Weird. Whoa, Nelly! Whoa, Nelly! I like this sort of country western music. Middle of oh, crow guy. Or crow. Get out of here. Ooh, that win? Okay, just one. Yeah, what up? What the heck? Oh yeah, I remember this. We're in hell. The graphics are for, you know, 16-bit in the mid-90s. Great, still. Dying hell demons. Precious. Hmm. What? Again there? buttons here.
Oh.
I wasn't as... But mommy.
Yeah, she's lying down. I think she. Keep an eye on it. Are you able to stand on that outcrop? Oh,
What?
on that thing to the right? You were on a platform over here. Are you able to stand on top of this? Oh. Wait, continue.
Hey man, what's up? Tim.
Oh, hey, Tim.
Yeah, I know it is a classic. I agree. Not sure.
So super.
What?
That
No, this is a
continue.
no. This is a thing that if I die, I come back here.
Oh. I never played this.
Yeah, I don't know. There, let's look up that.
Oh.
See?
Oh, I see. He just shot himself.
What?
Oh.
Yeah. This is going around.
Oh,
Which is
okay.
it. Yeah, I love that game. I was telling the stream about how it was a cartoon show.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very briefly.
Ah.
Game first. I think it's like one of those like syndicated '90s cartoons.
Yeah.
That lasted maybe a season.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I didn't look it up, but I think I'm pretty sure Dan Castellaneta did the voice.
Ah.
Hey viewers, what's up? Ben
Hey.
Cuphead.
I abandoned the baby. Not
Forever.
well, she opens her door in the morning and lets her brother, gets her brother up, and then they come into bed with her.
Yeah, she's been doing that lately.
Brother.
I was at work yesterday morning. Do you really? Holy crap!
What was that?
Tim has the VHS tapes of the cartoon.
Of Earthworm Jim?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Wow.
Wow.
I know that I watched it. I don't remember a thing about it.
There's an earthworm in his.
Yeah. You know why he has a body?
Oh.
It was a freak accident he had with a human, so there's actually a human body and the earthworm is his head.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But he can whip. I think Body describes the worm as him.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I watched that show and I don't remember. Maybe you've seen it more recently than I have, but I don't remember a single episode of it.
Do you have a VHS player for which to play your tapes?
AVCR.
Yes, that's called.
So, Oh, we should explain something too. I kind of fucked up with this
Oh
game.
yeah.
So I have been practicing playing
the bishop
the
or
rook.
the rook.
Yeah, they're all chess pieces. Cartoon with Peter Puppy. Oh yeah, I remember Peter Puppy. That's right. Yeah, it's all coming back to me now that you mentioned that.
Yeah.
So I was preparing to play the rook, which if you've played this game or if you've seen any playthroughs or anything, the rook is an executioner. It's really cool animation, actually. It's really impressive. He's like grinding his axe as he shoots like the pink beheaded heads at you that the axe is chopped off, apparently. The funniest part of the animation actually is right before you start the fight, he's sitting there like daydreaming about the guillotine.
Oh, that's funny.
It's like a lady guillotine. He's like, there's hearts everywhere.
Oh, see, I didn't.
And he's like mad at you.
Yeah.
It's funny. So I was practicing that battle, and then I accidentally hit it. And you can't replay these bosses apparently. You can't, like these chess piece royal bosses. You can't go back and fight them again. Apparently.
That's weird.
So, because the ladder disappears and moves somewhere else.
Huh.
So,
I wonder if
to my knowledge,
I wonder if when you're done, like when you beat Queen, if like you'll be able to go replay them all.
yeah. So
Anyway.
I asked. So yeah, we're gonna fight the Queen tonight. I asked Dirty Mama if this is in poor taste right now, but apparently it's not.
I don't think so. I mean, we're not British.
Okay.
We're not.
No, but you know.
And her funeral's on Monday, so like the mourning period or whatever, it's almost over. I think we're fine.
Well, you know
She
what?
doesn't look like Queen Elizabeth, I don't think.
I'll fix it. King Chuck, this is for you.
Oh my god.
Loves being called that, I'm sure.
You're the only person I've heard call him that.
King Jazz.
Yes. I mean, you're calling the King of England that, and then you're worrying about disrespecting the Queen, so like, I don't know, dude.
I hope you get better pens.
What? Oh, yeah.
If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, watch that recent clip of it's on the Daily Show from like yesterday, I think. It's of now King Charles
I think it was King Charles when this happened.
getting very upset about pens not working. The pens he uses to sign like things into law and all that. And
I mean, he's not really signing laws. It's a.
What's he doing? He's saying something official though.
I don't know what he's doing.
It was a big deal.
I don't pay attention.
Right.
Shit. I don't care. Who cares?
The pen didn't work. He was very upset about it. There's Her Majesty the Queen.
Yeah, so is she. She was very upset.
What?
She was very upset. She just looked her desk.
Yeah. Get the crown jewels at me.
Yeah.
I think it takes about 5 of these cannon hits to take her down. 5 or 6.
Yeah.
Die first. Hard to hit her sometimes.
Yeah. As always, there's a lot happening.
Hard to hit the queen. You ever tried? What? I'd snap it. Ah! Yeah, twice? Yeah, I did. Yeah, if that's twice, then it's
Tonight, I dare say that's checkmate.
So that's twice, then it's like...
Yeah.
I've never been to the third phase yet. These bosses aren't they're not easy, but they're not hard as like the regular bosses.
Oh yeah, you got it.
Yeah. You hear the ding, then you got it.
Up there you go.
Yeah. Twice?
Yeah.
Really?
There you go, there's 3.
Are we in the 3rd phase yet?
Idiots. Well, this seems like there's more going on screen. Oh.
Seriously?
You missed it.
No, but she's right there.
It like went over here. Like the cannons are moving as well as because it's fast. Yep. Yep.
Really? Jeez.
Knockout!
Oh, hey!
Oh, her head popped off, too.
Alright, well, that's the stream. Good night.
Yeah.
I think there's one more, at least one more.
Alright, to my new champions, the remaining spoils.
Is it the last one?
And with that, the tournament has concluded. Henceforth, my castle shall remain a training ground for thee. Fare thee well, champions. I bet now you can go back and play.
Oh, so then I can do the rook.
Well, you probably have to play the rest.
Oh, really?
I don't know, we can find out.
Okay. That was king. That was all the. Oh. I hope I don't have to repeat all of them.
Yeah, that's one.
Seriously?
What goes through it? Welcome back, my champion. That's what you should need at the ready for a spirited match. Oh, no!
Okay, so I did 99 already in the stream.
Bishop. Rook. The gauntlet back.
Oh.
We'll do the rook and then do the gauntlet.
I never fought the gauntlet.
That is.
I don't think.
Is a gauntlet like all of them in a row?
Oh. Let's do the rook. Okay. Which one? The queen?
That boss always has some wonky boxes. Yeah, I think you mean.
This match will get red.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Here goes.
I'm gonna agree with this one. Trouble. Three balls. If you don't hit them the right way, they go straight down.
Oh,
Hard.
yeah. Nice.
Off. How about staying alive and as the Bee Gees taught us. By the way, if you want to hear some really kind of semi-date rapey lyrics, read the lyrics of Staying Alive. Like the non-chorus lyrics.
Okay.
It's fun.
Well, that's the only part of the song I know is the
To be honest, the movie's kind of good.
There's a
The Saturday Night Fever.
Oh yeah, I've heard the movie of Saturday Night Fever. It's really good.
Yeah, it's real misogynistic
Yeah.
of its time, I'd say.
Yeah.
It came out the same year as A New Hope.
Oh.
So, like, there are probably people in this world who went to a double feature of Star Wars, Saturday Night Fever, Multiple Land. Oh, was that good? I heard that was good.
What is that?
It's a game. It's kind of like a really dark Animal Crossing, right? My understanding. Like old lady heads and like Elsa heads. Wait, Elsa to you?
Yeah, a little. I was thinking like Marie Antoinette, but
Probably what it is. Yeah, think about that.
yeah.
Hey, Jess.
Hi, Jess.
How's it going? How's school and stuff? Yeah, all these chess bosses have like a very specific pattern, so
Yeah.
once you kind of get into the groove of it, it's not. Say it's not like
I mean, you're talking too.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'd be faster. This is road gameplay. Yeah, I've heard that. I heard it's pretty good. So, is it worth streaming? You think? I mean, I know I'm streaming with this. We'll be done. We'll be done with Cuphead tonight, obviously.
Probably, yeah, probably.
We will be because we're done. That's the last thing I have to do.
Now go.
I know I'm streaming next already, but
Are you streaming there?
Turtles,
Oh, that's right.
NES Turtles.
I love turtles.
I like Turtles. God damn it, I love that kid.
That video's so good.
And the funniest part of it is the lady's reaction afterwards, like the news reporter lady. She's like, you're a great okay, good. Yeah, just taking a break before I start my final class. Oh, awesome.
Oh, good.
I'm taking an extension to make sure my grades were right. That's nice. For sure, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Here's a real high-class bout. Here goes.
Well, in celebration of your final class, is there anything you would like us to stream, at least for a night? Something.
Yeah, once you've done this, I'm figuring out what the gauntlet is.
In the game, and we'll make it happen.
If we have it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like those esports championships of Farm Simulator.
What?
You hear about that?
No.
They do this in Europe, and no joke. There are like pro level esports competitions of farming sim games.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there? Well, I don't know.
Oh, I think he's saying there is.
Here's a
It
real high-class
is
bout.
there are super. I got a 99 in my last one with quick score one. Oh, good job. That's awesome.
Awesome. I've been taking some language lessons on my phone recently.
Oh yeah, you're doing the Duolingo thing.
I'm trying to get back to my Japanese. I'm really enjoying it, honestly.
My mom is so funny. She just did her master's and she got a 4.0, and so she's putting that like she's being very, very. My mom is like in her 60s. Well, almost. She'll be 60 next year, and so she's all like putting in her cover letters and
She's
stuff
60
like
next year?
yeah,
Wow.
yeah. Well, she had me at 20.
I thought she was like still like mid-50s.
No. She's 60 next year. In the next year, her birthday's in November.
I was about to say something, but I thought I shouldn't say it.
So anyway, so she finished her master's earlier this year. She got a 4.0, and she's being very selective in the jobs that she's applying to. But when she's applying, she's putting in her cover letter that she got a 4.0, and I'm like, oh,
Your cover letter?
yeah.
Resume.
Like, well, yeah, that too. It's on both. Like she's talking about how well she did, and I'm like, yeah, you should definitely be proud of how well you did. But when you're applying to be like the director of Planned Parenthood Utah, like, which is one of the jobs she applied for, and I don't think she got it, but like it's stuff like that is what she's applying for. I'm like, do you think they care that you got it?
Well, I mean,
at that level, like, I don't know.
if you had a letter, hold on. If you letter to Cuphead's name, you get a weird.
What?
If you add a letter to Cuphead's name, you get a weird porno title. Hold on. I didn't think about that. So Cuphead. You have to keep head, obviously. Add a letter. Yeah, I know what you meant. I don't know, tell me, man.
Yeah, but no, I mean, like, getting, really good grades is awesome, and getting, but, like, I don't know.
It's a little pretentious?
No, I just think, I don't know, I don't know when you're, like, I feel like...
Cover letter's weird.
Yeah, I feel like, I mean, I'm assuming Jess is our age or a little younger, and I feel like, yeah, you could put that on your resume, and, like, obviously, because, like, look how well I did, but when you're 60, like, do you put that on your resume? Like,
Not at the age now.
I don't know.
Cover letter's weird, though. Resume, yes, but cover letter, no.
Yeah. I don't know, I stopped putting like, at a certain point from when I was done with school, I stopped putting my GPA on my resume.
Yeah. I knew someone in college
Yeah.
who was valedictorian of her high school,
That's awesome.
but she mentioned it all the time. No.
I was valedictorian
I mean,
in 8th grade.
Were you really?
Yeah.
But like,
And we've been married 10 years, and I think I just brought that up to you.
Yeah, right. And look, be proud of that. Sure.
Yeah, I am.
But like,
I'm not putting it on my resume.
No, but with this person, it came up all the time.
Okay.
Like, she brought it up.
Yeah.
So. Oh, hey, yeah, that's right. Now I get it.
Oh, yeah. Basically, to put your grade point average along with other entire things. Yeah, obviously. That's, I feel, no, I don't think it's a bad thing, but I'm saying, like, my mom has had, like 35 years of work experience, and granted, she's changing careers. She was in IT for, like, 30 years.
Yeah.
And now she's trying to do, like, more social justice work, which is great.
Yeah.
And, yeah, I think absolutely being proud of how well you did, and especially you with no work experience, I think that's totally valid. I'm just wondering if you have 30 years of work experience, if that's something you include. I thought it was a little, like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Tim mentioned it's Cuphead,
Oh, that's funny.
which gave me a thought.
I mean, you could also have, like, cups.
Not in porno.
I guess not.
Like,
I mean, people don't want to see small-chested women.
maybe they do. I don't know.
There's something
it
for
gave me a
everyone.
thought though. What if there was like a villain in this universe that's like a Brawhead,
That's funny.
but it's like two people, but their like heads are fused together? You know?
Oh, Cult of the Lamb, because just got for my birthday. The upgrade version was around 30.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought she got you a different game. I don't remember what game, but that's cool. That's rad.
Yeah, done totally. It's totally a joke. Yeah.
Yeah.
About Cult of the Lamb. This. Oh, cool.
That's awesome.
Since you mentioned D Cup, I'll tell this story real quick.
Oh gosh.
I knew the women watching. Prepare yourselves for this.
Oh god.
I told you this. I had a friend in college. No joke. He was short and tiny. She's like 5'3", maybe 5'4", and she was thin. Like, she was a tiny person, right?
Yeah.
She was a natural G cup.
Oh, you've told me that. Yeah. Wait.
G cup.
I knew somebody in my undergrad like that who in my dorm.
Yeah.
Super small. She had to have she got a reduction eventually because her
So did this
back.
friend of mine. Yeah. But yeah, like everyone thought she had fake breasts because like they were just like
There.
monstrously big, or especially for her body type, you know. And everyone assumed that, and she's like, "No, I can't stand having these things." And then I saw her at a reunion, a college reunion, like maybe 4 or 5 years ago, and she was noticeably smaller. She suddenly had normal sized breasts for her body type.
Yeah.
And I after I talked to her for a while, I was like, I'm sorry, but I just have to ask. Like, yeah, I had a certain reduction surgery. But she had kids and they got bigger.
Well, that's what happens.
Yeah, I know, but like they're already
What?
monstrously large.
Why none of my bras fit?
I'm just like, oh.
Yeah.
And she talked about how she got grief from people in her family about it. It's like,
If you're not comfortable,
monstrous.
if you're not comfortable and you're having back pain,
Yeah.
I think, like that's, and also not their body.
Yeah.
More importantly, not their body. That's the one. That's the one that I remember him saying
Yeah,
he got
no
you.
shaming whatsoever, but it was just like,
Yeah.
you'd see this girl and be like, oh my god.
Yeah. Just that. Yeah, that was the one that I remember him saying that you got him was Splatoon 3, and I'm like, so now Cult Lem, I'm like, I don't think that was the one he said, but that's cool. Oh, that's awesome.
Oh!
And Luke Combs.
You see what I just did?
Wow.
You see what I just did?
No, what'd you do?
That's pure accident. I carried two of them in two different directions at once. Super cool.
Where are you guys seeing Luke Combs? I don't remember.
Oh, cool.
Like I'm trying to think of where he's playing. Would be playing out there.
She works in that industry. So.
I work for a ticketing company,
Yeah.
so yeah, I'm trying to think of, because we recently did. I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about it. It's like a secret partnership. We recently did that show, and then yeah, like I've had similar things where like I bought him like 9 Inch Nails tickets for his was it for your birthday or for Christmas one year, and something like that.
I think so.
And we both got to go. Yeah,
That was awesome.
that was fun. Ford Field, okay. I figured it was. I couldn't think of what venue out there he would be
We have a
playing.
concert coming up next
We don't.
month.
I don't think we don't ticket Ford Field, so yeah.
We have a concert, and that whole week's crazy, actually. Next month.
Oh god, that week's gonna be so
We
tiring.
have our daughter's birthday, so we'll be at the Safari Park in San Diego.
Well, no. First on the Sunday we're going to Hollywood Horror Nights.
Hells yeah, they'll be in the vlog.
And then the concert tickets we have are on the Thursday, and then the Saturday in LA, and then the Saturday, well, probably Friday night, we're driving down to San Diego and going to the Safari Park for our daughter's birthday.
Yep.
You got both Saturday and Sunday, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. We just have to get back for school on Monday.
The last thing I want to do after a day is start, is go back to work the next day.
Seriously.
Fucking shit.
I know.
Talking too much.
I mean, we could take our time some of our friends were going down. We're trying to figure out what they wanted to do on if we wanted to do anything on Sunday. But maybe before we all drove back, because they're gonna stay in different places down there. Some of them.
Dude, what?
Danny, well, I think Kim and Ian and Augusta are gonna stay the night somewhere.
They coming?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
No, it's like Kim and Ian, Augusta, Leslie, Liam. I don't know if her boyfriend's coming, and Danny and the kids and Jeff. They're all coming.
Leslie's boyfriend?
Leslie has a boyfriend, yeah.
Hey.
For like a few months now.
Oh, you told me that.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that happens. He's getting bigger and bigger.
Who? What?
Luke Combs.
Oh.
She said that she,
The country singer?
Yeah.
Okay.
She got him, and then like an hour they sold out. That's actually, I mean, that it took an hour for them to sell out. Actually, a little bit. They must have been really. I don't know. I mean, that was a different company doing that show, but they must have been really monitoring that flow for bots if it took that long for them to sell out. That's not really my role at my ticketing company, so I don't know a ton about that, but yeah.
God damn it.
I know that can slow things down a little bit.
Fun busy for that week, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Be tired.
We're going to Halloween Horror Nights at Universal without kids, which I'm happy about.
Well, I mean, you can't really bring your kids to that until they're older.
We joke about this. Like, our daughter does not like scary things at all.
No.
Nothing scary. Like, nothing even remotely scary she's not into.
She could do. She like we'll do like the little kid Halloween songs on YouTube, like them bones, them dancing bones. That's about what she can handle as far as Halloween stuff goes.
So we joke about we're not gonna do it. Like, but we joke about like, what if we brought her to Halloween Horror Nights? Like, how?
Yeah, I
sad
think
would
they
that be?
actually finally set an age limit. I think you have to be 13 to go.
Our 5-year-old son would probably love it.
Yeah, we're not
But
going to test that.
I know we're not going to, but it's just he'd probably be fine with it.
Yeah, he'd probably just be like,
Yeah, so we don't let our son watch horror stuff, but like when I'm watching like clips of like aliens or whatever on YouTube on my computer or something, sometimes he'll stand behind me and watch, and he'll turn into Butthead from Beavis and Butthead. Just go. He'd probably love it.
yeah. He likes like Haunted Mansion stuff. Sister did not.
They're doing a new movie of that, by the way.
Yeah, I knew that.
Don't know how I feel about it.
Who's doing it with them?
Some big actors are in it. I can't remember who.
No, I meant like director, producer.
The director had done something I'd liked. I can't remember what it was though. Look into it again.
Yeah.
There's rumors it'd be Sam Raimi for a while. I was real
That would
excited
be
about
cool.
that.
And there was a rumor it was going to be Guillermo del Toro for a while.
Before that, yeah.
That never happened. Like, he actually presented concept art at Comic-Con one year. Like, that's how far along it was.
Didn't that become, like, the other movie he made?
Was it he?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe had a friend Leslie in that?
Spooky Scary Skeleton. What? Leslie was in Saving Mr. Banks.
Right, but she was at the premiere with somebody.
Oh, yeah, she went with somebody to that.
She was hanging out with that one guy.
Jim Beaver. She was hanging out with him.
Yeah, that's what it was. That's right, because I was working on the Blu-ray for that at Technicolor
Yeah.
years ago, and it was like 1 in the morning, and I'm working on the assets for it, special feature stuff.
Yeah.
And there's a bunch of footage from the premiere.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at it it's like I'm super tired. It's 1 a.m. I was like, that looks like Leslie.
And then he told me about it. I'm like, yeah, she went with Jim Beaver.
I'm like, oh, that is Leslie. Friend of ours, model and actress.
Yeah.
She's very briefly in Saving Mr. Banks in the airport scene.
Yeah.
Yeah. Film school friend of ours.
Yeah.
You were in her class, right?
She was in my year, yeah. She was a writer with me.
I don't think I knew her outside of.
No,
So.
I don't think so. Well, I mean, you wouldn't have had any overlap. You were 2 years ahead of us.
Right.
Most of the friends in my year you knew from me.
Did she move back to Texas?
She did, yeah. One of those things that after we had kids, I kind of fell out. But I not really fell out, but I kind of lost contact with all those people.
Well, she stopped going to cons.
Stopped going to cons, and she's not really on Facebook as much. And Facebook's what I use to communicate with all those old friend people.
Yeah.
Maybe went back to sleep.
I'd love to have a glimpse of the Tim Burton scene. Like, yeah, for sure.
Totally.
A brawl is surely brewing.
He has something coming up at 7. I don't know what.
Yeah, the last several things he's done.
I
I'm
know,
not really into,
yeah.
so. Especially after I saw that interview with the poor dancer they hired for Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah, that Alice in
It
Wonderland
confirmed
movie.
well, no, like that interview in particular confirmed a lot of my suspicions. So about Tim Burton recently. So much. This poor they hired a dancer for that whatever the Mad Hatter thing was.
Yeah.
And the guy is a professional dancer, and the guy wasn't given any prep or anything. He was just told it's a Tim Burton movie and they need a dancer for a day. And that's all he knew. Didn't know what kind of dance it was, what kind of movie it was, whatever. But he shows up on the day, and they put him in the costume, and he gets on set, and he's like, okay, so what kind of dance do you need me to do? And Tim Burton literally just told him, like, oh, just make it up. Like, but I can do, like, anything. Like, what do you want me to do? Give me some direction.
Yeah, because you are the director. So
and he was like, just make it up. So he, like, literally that dance that you see in the movie is him making
at the end of the movie where he does that, where like it finally pays off. Whatever word he's been saying the whole time.
Yeah, and it's a big thing apparently in the story.
It's just something that comes up a lot. It's just like in dialogue, and it's like, what are they talking about? And like it gets to the point where it sounds like vaguely like an innuendo, like kind of dirty. And like, oh, what is this? And then it's that stupid dance. It's like, I wish they didn't pay that off. Usually it pisses me off when they don't pay stuff off, but that was dumb.
Like in Rise of Skywalker when he had something to tell her.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, what do you?
I remember we saw that at the end of Rise of Skywalker.
I said it to you, and you're like, did they
me?
not? Yes, I said to you, like,
I can't remember.
I turned to you. I'm like, did they ever pay off the what Finn has to tell Rey? He's like, did they not? And you looked at me, you're like, did they not pay that off? I'm like, I don't think so.
Yeah, they never did.
It's like, stuff like that, just lazy writing, just really bothers me. But like I said with this Tim Burton movie, I would have preferred that to what actually happened.
Speaking of Star Wars, apparently that Andor show is getting good reviews.
It looks cool.
And it's apparently like the most adult Star Wars thing so far ever. So
That's awesome.
it would be, I guess. He's pretty hardcore.
Yeah.
This is hard.
Hello.
Yeah.
Gamer Wings Server 10.
Oh, new person?
Yeah, I think
Hey, what's up? I'm gonna do most talking my role here.
Yeah.
Right with the chat. You kill this executioner. Don't mad at me.
Well, you ruined his fantasy about the guillotine or whatever that was.
Dropping off Christian Dunst's head.
How are you guys? We're doing well.
Oh, damn it.
How are you? Where are you from?
Yeah, where you from, man? We're in Los Angeles. Oh, come on!
Oh.
Oh.
Oh no.
On?
Oh. Yeah. Don't get penisy. Oh.
Just to have, dude.
Getting faster.
Fuck.
You're like, I know, I'm playing it. Ah! I'm not doing well because of safety reasons.
Oh no.
Oh.
You alright, man? Welcome, hope you're having fun. Watching the stream.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
What's that?
Oh, he's not telling because of safety reasons.
Not
That's
telling.
fine.
Oh, okay, no problem. No problem.
Yeah.
Totally understand.
This match will get red hot. And begin!
Well, welcome.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoy yourself. So last night doing Cuphead, but we'll be doing some Ninja Turtles next week.
Yeah.
Some classic NES Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
I'll go back to Garage Pizza for that. We'll see.
Really good.
I'm telling you straight, everyone watching, if you're ever in Los Angeles and you want the by far the best pizza in town, go to Garage Pizza in Silver Lake.
Yeah, that was close, huh?
Not a sponsor, but
If they want to, that'd be great.
you go and give me like a free pizza for like promoting you, Garage. I'll settle for that.
Yeah, seriously.
Get an Annihilator, please.
Some
wings.
Yeah, that pizza's the best one. It's like pepperoni sausage. It's basically a supreme. It has everything.
Do you like
on
Game Day better, or do you like Annihilator? I like Annihilator.
I like the Annihilator better.
Here's a real
Yeah, I know, right? What is one parry away?
Yeah.
I've already done this. I did it earlier in the week.
Yeah,
but I accidentally beat it.
He wants to beat it on the stream.
I'm doing it for the lulz.
The lulz.
Good one, come on. Hit him right and go down.
Yeah. Geometry. I don't know.
Physics?
I don't know. It's one of the two. There's a reason I'm a writer and not like a math. Oh my god.
Can you play?
Are you able to do that?
Does it have online play?
I don't know that does this have online play?
I don't know if it does. It has 2-player.
Does it have an online play?
I don't know if you can do it online.
Here's a real high-class bout. Now go!
I'd let you if you could, but I don't think you can.
I've never done that with this one.
2 players?
Yeah. No, we did 2-player, like, local play. I don't know, like, online play.
I don't know.
Online co-op. Yeah, okay, so it's saying when I Google it.
Okay, sure, hit him.
I think that's only on Steam. I don't think on the.
Oh, yeah, we're on the
we're
Switch.
on a Switch, so I don't think we can do online co-op.
Yeah. Sorry, man. Most of what we do here is on the Switch anyway.
Yeah.
Because that's what's... We have a PS4 too. We can do it there, I guess, but...
I don't think it's on PS4.
The game? I think it is, yeah.
Oh yeah, no, we're not on Steam. We're on a Switch, so it's local only.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get
Alright.
some water. I'm coughing.
Okay.
Allergies are acting up.
Allergies.
Good day for a well
Alright, let's do it. On guardy! Hachi! The Rugrats reference for you there. A bunt cake. I don't know. I'm good. What?
Oh wow, even in Xbox you can't play online. That's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah,
Speaking of Xbox and online play, GoldenEye, what the fuck?
you can't play on that either.
Okay. GoldenEye is coming to Switch
Yeah,
and Xbox.
right,
The Switch has online play for GoldenEye.
right.
Xbox does not.
That's weird to me. Isn't that like the point of Xbox?
Yes.
Is the online play stuff?
Yeah.
Weird. Which makes it weird that you can't play GoldenEye and you can't play this on
We
Xbox.
should play GoldenEye when it comes up for like
That'd be
a
funny.
few minutes.
I haven't played that since it was on like the N64. We used to rent that sometimes.
What I want to get is a couple of N64 controllers for Switch, but they keep selling out.
Oh really?
Yeah. Some of those games are nearly impossible to play without one.
Huh.
Like, they're just a massive pain in the ass to play without one.
Huh. Is GoldenEye that way? I mean, I
I
guess.
don't remember. But like, I was trying to play Banjo-Kazooie with a Pro controller, and it was like, yeah. Like, there are certain buttons, like triggers and such, on the N64 that don't exist on a controller.
Right, there's that weird
So,
one that's
yeah,
underneath.
Yeah, so you have the way they get around that is by putting button combinations of the controllers. That's the pain.
Yeah.
Fuck.
You're getting close, you'll do it.
When I do it, folks. I know it's everyone have my line. Yeah, right? It's so weird.
A brawl is surely brewing.
Yeah.
You're up.
I listened to some podcasts, and they said it may have something to do with how that game was programmed originally or something. I don't know. It shouldn't be a problem for Xbox, though.
I mean, I haven't played Xbox lately, but it just seems like of like the three main consoles, like they're like kind of lagging.
Yeah, they're, well, I mean, they're not doing badly, but...
Yeah, Tim says he was deeply pissed that Xbox wouldn't have online.
Makes no
yeah,
sense, I know.
It makes no sense.
A brawl is surely brewing. Now go.
Well, hey, when it comes out on Switch, we'll play it online here if you want.
Yeah, the four of us could play that. It'd be fun.
Let's see, yeah. Is that Pierce Brosnan's best movie?
Oh, easily.
Mamma Mia.
Oh, I thought you just meant James Bond
Oh,
movie,
no,
not
no.
like movie like overall. I mean, probably still yes. I'd have to look at his
Mrs. Doubtfire?
IMDb. I wouldn't call Mrs. Doubtfire. I mean, I know Pierce Brosnan is in it. I wouldn't call that Pierce Brosnan.
And it makes you
movie.
hate him, because he's like the...
I would call that a Robin Williams movie. I mean, like, we're being completely serious. I forgot he was in that until you like
He's
said.
the boyfriend.
I know. Like I remembered once you said. Let's see, Pierce.
I remember
Brosnan.
he was on some talk show for some other movie
Yeah.
when Robin Williams passed away, and he was real sad about it. Pierce Brosnan was on some other talk show talking about some other movie he was doing,
Yeah.
and he just heard about Robin Williams
Yeah.
passing away, and he was really broken up about it.
What's that?
And he said that Mrs. Doubtfire was the best set he ever been on. He couldn't stop laughing.
Oh, that's sweet.
Like it was like a non-stop joke fest apparently.
Yeah, I think that doesn't surprise me. He was in that Eurovision movie. That's funny.
What was that show he did in the '80s? It was real big for a bit.
Remington Steele.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen any of this. Oh, World's End. I wouldn't call that a Pierce Brosnan movie.
Yeah, he's in that for a split second. Yeah.
Yeah.
A brawl is surely brewing.
Percy Jackson, the old one. He
I
was
saw
the
that.
narrator on Thomas and Friends.
Was he really?
Yeah.
Thomas the Tank Engine?
Yeah.
Hells yeah, I wrote him.
You wrote Thomas the Tank Engine?
Yeah,
How was that?
you could ride him in Japan.
Can you?
Yeah.
Alright.
There is a amusement park in Japan called Fuji-Q Highland, which is awesome in its own right. But to get there, you could ride Thomas the Tank Engine. So I did.
He played himself on The Simpsons.
I think I remember that. Not paying attention now. Sorry, guys.
Thomas Crown Affair.
A brawl is surely brewing.
You know what? I hate to say this. GoldenEye,
He was in Mars Attacks. I do enjoy that movie.
even though it's by far his best Bond movie,
Yeah,
doesn't hold up.
that makes me a little sad. I haven't tried to watch it in a little bit.
I saw it maybe like
Uh,
6 or 7 years ago, and yeah, it's it's 90s in not a good way, basically.
yeah. So, like, what he's been in that I've seen scrolling through his IMDb, I would say yes, Mrs. Doubtfire is probably the best movie, but I still wouldn't call it a Pierce Brosnan movie. If that
And it makes
sense.
you hate him because you're
Yeah, he's
you're
the
rooting-
villain of the story.
you're rooting for
Well, I mean, I guess technically the villain of the story is
It's Robin Williams.
Robin Williams' like ineptitude as a husband initially.
yeah.
I did like Pierce Brosnan and Mrs. Doubtfire. Yeah, he's great in it. He just most of the older Bond films don't hold up well today.
True.
Yeah, I would say like I mean some of the classic ones are probably still
It's funny.
like the Connery and the Roger Moore, like all of it all.
It's really funny. Years ago when what was the really good hard one? Skyfall.
Yeah.
Skyfall was coming out.
Skyfall was great.
At my work, we were working on new releases of all the old ones,
Ooh.
all the Connery and Roger Moore ones and all that. And so I had to sit there and watch them like for 8 hours a day.
Did
Watch-
Mank ever show you any clips of his Bond film?
Yeah.
Yeah, he showed us too.
The
Live and Let Die.
the Roger Moore one where it starts out with the skiing scene or whatever.
Oh, he showed us that too, and then he showed us the opening credits for Live and Let Die.
Yeah.
Can't remember what else he showed us. We had a teacher that worked on a few of the Bond movies
Yeah. Like in film school.
in film school.
Well, so when,
Sean Connery did do a decent job. I think Connery is probably just the best Bond.
I'll admit this.
Yeah.
I have no problem with it. I don't care. But as much so when Skyfall came out at my work, we were working on like Blu-ray releases of all the older ones, right? And I'm sitting there like for a couple days straight, 8 hours a day, watching the Sean Connery Bond films over and over again. You know, started falling in love with him. He's like, I was sitting there like, he's a good-looking dude. Holy shit.
That's funny. Sorry about my coffee, guys. My allergies are still acting up a little bit.
That teacher from film school, Mank, he had the best opinion about Daniel Craig.
What was? I don't think he told us this. What was his?
He said that
opinion?
the best Bond will always be Connery,
Yeah,
but Craig is the best actor to have played Bond. Which I
that's
agree
accurate. I agree
Yeah.
with that.
with. He's like the most talented actor of them all.
Yeah.
Really? Wow.
Really
A
interesting.
brawl is surely brewing. Now go.
I mean, he's kind of a grittier version. It's not really that suave like debonair thing that the others did, where they're just basically oozing like charisma. He's going for something. He's going for something a little bit more like gritty and
Slow down.
yeah.
You know who I do like? I like the Bond girl in this new one. I've not seen the movie, but I like her as an actress. Play Marilyn Monroe now.
Oh, Anna
Darmus.
Yeah.
Apparently, that's a really good movie.
I heard that was good.
Well, the Marilyn Monroe movie.
That's what I heard. Yeah. NC-17 apparently.
Yeah, it's just.
Yeah. Yes, people have been talking about that lately because of the Queen dying. For when the Olympics were, just brought up when the Olympics were in London, like she had an opening. Daniel Craig Bond had an opening with the Queen of England where they parachuted, where they jumped out of a plane.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I saw that thing recently where she had a Paddington.
Yeah.
From something. I think it was for the Olympics maybe or something. I don't remember. Or the Jubilee, that's what it was.
It was her Jubilee, yeah.
Because
the Olympics thing was the Bond thing.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Come on, you fucker.
Oh yeah, no, I don't think the 80 or whatever, how old she was at the time, jumped out of an airplane. I mean, that would be rad. Like, that would be so cool if she did. But no, it was like, it was her at the beginning, and then it was like a stunt double. And then she showed up there.
Kind of like, what's her name that played Aunt May in the first Spider-Man?
Rosemary Harris, yeah.
Because like she had to do some, her character had some like falling stunts and all that in the second one.
Yeah.
And Sam Raimi, you know the story?
No.
Sam Raimi just assumed that she wouldn't be able to or wouldn't want to do it, basically.
Yeah.
So they hired a stunt double to do the wire work, basically. And they got on set, and Rosemary Harris got really upset.
Oh.
She's like, I want to do it. And he's like, are you sure you can't? Like, yes, I want to do it. So they wired her up, and she did it. So they launched her like skyscraper high into the sky, and she just screamed the whole way. Apparently, they thought she was scared or hurt or something, and then like they yelled cut, and they run over her, and she's like, I want to do it again.
That's so funny.
Here's a real high-class bout. Now go!
Also, the torture scene. Oh my god, I hold my legs crossed every time.
Oh, from Casino Royale.
I don't remember that.
He's naked and tied to a chair, and they're knocking him in the balls with a rope.
Oh, yikes.
Oh, fuck, that would hurt so bad.
I haven't seen Casino Royale in a while.
Eva Green?
Yeah.
Too long.
Yeah, it is.
Good movie.
It's like 30 minutes too long, yeah.
That directed a really bad movie after that, too.
Did he do Quantum of Solace?
No, he did Green Lantern.
Oh, yeah, that sucked. But it got us Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively as a couple, so yay. Anyway, yeah, I think the best, I mean, I haven't seen the newest one, but I think the best Bond film the best Craig Bond film is Skyfall, of the ones I've seen.
Oh, you know who I love?
Who? He's in that. She's in Skyfall.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I like her.
She becomes Money Penny in Skyfall.
Yes.
Really.
And
she shows up.
Both of our people are in that because she's in it and Ben Wishaw's in it.
Cute.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, yeah, that's my proclivities haven't worked out well for you at all. Blake Lively is pregnant with her 4th child apparently. I heard that.
Really?
That's crazy.
Yep,
yeah, they already have 3, all daughters. So yeah.
This match will get red hot.
Yeah, that just I heard that too.
Not Groening.
Ooh.
Groening created Simpsons.
Yeah.
He always wanted a son.
Yeah.
He and his wife gave up after $5.
Oh, that's funny. Well, Kirby's little friend, Charlie, who's the second of 3 daughters, and then they had a baby during the pandemic, and it was finally a boy. I shouldn't say finally a boy, like any healthy baby is a blessing, but yeah. No, because they had their older daughter, and then the girl that's Harley, who's Kirby's age, and then there's another girl who's a little older than our daughter, Jack, and then they had a baby over the pandemic, and that's a boy. But yeah, it's like, that's a lot of little kids.
I know we're not supposed to like Apu from The Simpsons anymore, but I do love that episode where he and his wife had 9 babies.
The World Is Not Enough was pretty good. That was...
I don't remember that one. I know I saw it years ago, but...
The World Is Not Enough, is that Brosnan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's with the garbage song.
Oh. That one was okay.
The last one they did was the absolute fucking worst.
Tomorrow Never Dies wasn't very good. It was Halle Berry.
Yeah, it was fucking terrible. God, that movie sucks.
I don't remember that one. What was that
It has an
called?
invisible car.
Never... No. No Time to...
Die Another Day.
Die Another Day, yeah.
Fucking terrible.
Yeah, The World Is Not Enough is pretty good. My favorite Pierce Brosnan of the ones I've seen, which I saw GoldenEye tomorrow night, is The World Is Not Enough. My favorite of those is GoldenEye. I beat everyone in the theaters watching that scene. That was male cringed. Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Yep. Okay, let's go.
Yeah. Excuse me. Okay.
I'll be right back. Talk to the stream.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of something to talk about. Jeez. Yeah, I'm trying to think of like a comparable scene for women, and the only thing that I'm coming up with that I actually haven't seen, but it was apparently in the first episode of House of the Dragon. There's a really traumatic birth scene. Yeah, that just sounds bad. Makes me not want to watch that show. What's a comparable thing for women to the rope being hit on Daniel, like the torture
Like a
scene?
torture scene?
Yeah. The only thing I could come up with is I guess in House of the Dragon there's a really traumatic birth.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I can think of.
It's not really a torture scene, but you know what freaks me out?
What?
It's not a great movie either, but remember the self-surgery scene in Prometheus?
No.
When she like does her own C-section to get the alien thing out of her?
No, I don't remember
in
that.
machine,
But
like she like puts a thing in her mouth, like holds it down, like and like the laser, like cut herself up. Yeah. Oh. You remember that?
No.
It's freaking what's her face from the original Dragon Tattoo.
Oh, Mimi Rapace.
Yeah. You remember that?
No.
Oh god, it freaked me out.
Anything like with surgery just bothers you.
Doing your own C-section though.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Dude, I would like be watching on maternity leave. I'd be watching Grey's Anatomy, and you'd walk by and be like, "Ugh."
I don't like surgery. I can deal with gore.
I'm like, dude, it's Grey's Anatomy. I don't know. When I was on maternity leave with both my kids, I just like to watch trash TV all day.
Sappy bullshit.
Basically, yeah.
The writing's not good enough for me. I'm taking my name out of the awards. You're on Grey's Anatomy. The writing only gets so good.
I mean, to be fair, like when this was going on, this was like it was kind of at the transition from like when a lot of network shows were in an Emmy Award consideration to like cable and it was right as like AMC and those other networks were getting big and yeah.
But it's Grey's Anatomy. It's not Breaking Bad. Like, calm down.
I mean, like my point is that it was an era of TV that was transitioning out. That was not so much that type of show. It was all like kind of network shows that would be in the awards running.
I mean, but I'm saying that like she complains the writing's not that good. Well, no, it's not. You're on that show.
Yeah.
It's like one step above a soap opera.
Yeah. Or the entirety of I'll Spit on Your Grave.
Oh, yeah.
What's that?
It is a movie that is very upsetting. It's a rape revenge movie.
Oh, gross.
So it's like it's this girl who there's a remake of it too, I think. But it's this girl who is like she's a journalist, I think, and she's out at some cabin alone to work on her writing or something like that. And she gets ganged with these guys.
Yikes.
And then the rest of the movie is just her getting revenge and murdering them. And it's not fun. It's not like, yay revenge. It's like it just feels the whole thing just feels dirty and awful.
Oh.
So yeah.
It's not like Kill Bill where you're rooting for the bride, like, yeah, get him.
Right. It's not really a torture scene, but the whole insinuation of what's been happening to her for over those 4 years in Kill Bill.
That's true too. That's pretty bad.
Like she just pretends to be asleep, and the dude's like apparently like for the upteenth time is selling her body for some trucker dude to have his way with.
Yeah.
Ugh.
That's true. That's.
Will get red hot. You're up.
He hands him a jar of Vaseline. It's like the grossest Vaseline
Oh,
you've
it's
ever
so
seen.
disgusting. The whole movie, it was just so bad. Okay.
I think you're grave, yeah. Oh, that and you know what else is upsetting? It's not really torture. Well,
I don't really do torture porn.
no. But like, if you like, the most upsetting thing you could ever watch is Cannibal Holocaust. That's the most upsetting thing you will ever see. Period.
Yeah, I don't want to watch that one.
Not fun. I've seen it twice.
Why have you seen it twice? It's not fun, and the sheriff was in on it.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Why did I Cannibal Holocaust twice? So it's not good.
Right.
But it's one of those things that horror fans are like, yeah, I'm so hardcore, I watched it.
I watched this movie.
Yeah, it's like that basically.
So again, why watch it twice?
Well, when I
So
saw,
that you could be double hardcore?
I saw it when I was 15,
Okay.
and at the time I was just like, this is really crazy, holy shit. But then I saw it later in life again, and I was just like, this is very upsetting. Yeah. There are 6 animal deaths.
Oh.
Actual animal deaths. They killed animals to make this
You've
film.
told me that before. Oh.
Yeah.
I'm sure PETA was like, heads were spinning around.
At
and
the
around.
time, I don't think they existed.
Oh,
The
really?
70s.
Oh, okay.
Is PETA around that? I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Let's do this. Come on, seriously. Ah! God damn it.
Now you're not gonna be able to do this on the stream.
No, I ain't gonna do it.
I know. Did it once, damn.
I'm not sure we talked about this in the stream before.
Oh.
What is the That's weird.
But,
Jess is messaging us this time.
oh, that's odd. You see if it's on my phone. That's not on my phone. The last thing I see Jess saying is that Blake Lively is pregnant with her 4th child. I don't see anything. It's so strange.
God damn it.
Can't look right now.
What's the worst movie you ever saw in theater? Oh, yeah, I asked you this before. It's Kevin Fever.
Kevin Fever. Me and my boyfriend at the time wanted to walk out.
Liked.
Oh no, it's terrible.
I liked.
No. Bad. It's really bad. Here, son.
Yeah. Stream, what's the worst movie you ever saw in theaters? And did you walk out?
I wanted to walk out. My friends wouldn't let us.
Fuck this. Whatever.
It suddenly stopped sending the messages. It's weird.
Alright, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna quit the Twitch app on my phone and see if it shows up for me. Just our stream. Like, I don't know. That's weird.
The worst movie I remember watching, you know, as a kid you watch a ton of crappy stuff.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that counts, but like, the worst one I can remember watching as an adult was the Ang Lee Hulk. That was an awful experience.
So my high school boyfriend and I at the time, we went to go see Cabin Fever with a group of friends. We wanted to go see Underworld with Kate Beckinsale, and our friends vetoed.
Which isn't much better, honestly.
I enjoyed it better than I enjoyed Cabin Fever. So the two of us are basically sitting next to each other in Cabin Fever, predicting the beats and making fun of it. And our friends are like, stop. And we're like, and Matt's like, do you want to go see Underworld? It's playing, it like, we could just walk, we could leave that theater and walk into that one. I'm like, yeah, let's do it. And our friends wouldn't let us. They're like, no, you have to sit here and watch this shitty movie with us.
Yeah, you know, I'm kind of hot and cold on him, honestly. And I get, like, people like, oh my god, you're like, no, I just...
Yeah, like, I think, like, I mean, I haven't seen everything he's done. Like, I haven't seen Pan's Labyrinth, which is apparently
That's
amazing.
really great. That's a great.
I really liked The Shape of Water. I like his visuals, and like I like his style and the way he frames his shots, the way the production design looks.
The writing is where
the writing is where that's what I was about to say. Like the writing on some of his projects, I don't feel is as good as just like the concept and the design, and
both Hellboy suffer that problem.
Yeah, I mean I've only seen the first Hellboy, which I did enjoy, but. Yeah, that's kind of like of the things of his that I've seen, that's been my takeaway, is that like, yes, this looks really cool and the concept is really neat, but like there's something lacking in the story department.
I'll be honest, I thought The Water was kind of a letdown.
I enjoyed it. I liked it a lot. I did not think it was like it was that thing with the writing. Like I didn't think it was the best writing.
It's just well, the problem too is that we saw the Best Picture showcase that year, where we saw all the Best Picture nominees.
I think it's the last time we did it.
That was the last one that they showed. It's like the very last one they showed, and it's not bad at all. It's a very familiar, predictable story.
Yes.
And we had seen a bunch of great films that were not predictable before that, so it felt sort of.
And I think overall that was still my favorite movie of the group. I don't think it was the best written movie.
My favorite, I remember my favorite was the first one we saw.
Which was...
3 Billboards Outside.
Yeah, 3 Billboards is great.
I'm gonna do it stream.
So, Tim and Jess, if you're able to comment again, I don't know what's up with that. What's the worst movie you've seen in theaters, and did you walk out of it? Or anybody on the stream can participate.
I've walked out of one movie in my entire life.
What was it?
I'm sad to say this.
What?
It's not because the movie was bad. It was because I didn't understand at the young age I was at the time.
What was it?
I was 5 years old and I walked out of Fantasia.
I kind of understand that as a 5-year-old.
I was expecting a Mickey Mouse movie.
Exactly, the way
what I thought it
was,
and it's not that. And you know, it's a great movie. I was just not expecting what was happening.
Yeah, you were expecting like a typical.
Like, if we took our 5-year-old, he would not enjoy it.
No, I'm sure if we tried to show Kirby Fantasia, he'd be like, "What are you doing? Let's put on Mickey Roadster Racers." Yeah.
No, I thought we were gonna have like a Wizard Mickey story.
Oh, you don't like Quentin Tarantino? We kind of like Tarantino.
Who said that?
Tim.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've actually met Tarantino. He he owns a theater here in LA. He basically bought like an old movie theater and fixed it up, and he shows.
It's New Beverly.
It's called the New Beverly. It's in like the mid city, and like he bought this old theater and fixed it up, and like they basically shows like whatever he wants to show. Basically, it's a lot of his movies, but then like some other stuff. Like we've gone to some cool screenings there.
Yeah.
And like the snacks are really cheap, and it's really cool. And he did he showed Grindhouse and Machete, and he was there, and Robert Rodriguez was there, and Michael Biehn was there for Planet Terror, and then he left. And yeah, it was really cool. And he hung around outside and like talked to people. It was really cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like his movies. I feel like some of Tarantino's movies are just like, I don't know. Like I didn't like Kill Bill Volume 2 very much. I liked the first one.
If you watch them both together, it works a lot better that way.
I need to do that. I really liked Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I love Inglourious.
Final scene's amazing.
I really like Inglourious Bastards too. I didn't love Django Unchained so much. I thought Jamie Foxx was really great in it, and I thought Christoph Waltz was really, like, everybody was good in it. I just didn't like the movie as much.
I'm the devil. I'm here to do the devil's business. No,
I
it's
was
dumber than that.
it
It was like, Rex, shoot him, Tex.
Nostalgic crit. Oh, hey, Jess, I can see that you said, I hope this works. I can see that.
What did you guys do?
Did you just...
You started or something?
Did you just restart? I do see your comment, that comment, Jess. I've never watched Nostalgic Critic on YouTube. Have you?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's fun.
I think the reason why I like Once Upon in Hollywood so much is because I really like true crime and like that, like the take on that like real story and how he like kind of switches it around.
Yeah, he does turn Michael Bay a new one. I'm not sure if I told you guys this on the stream before, but I won't say their names, but I have some...
Yeah, that's what I figured you had to do.
I have some friends who have worked with Michael Bay, and they have some stories to tell. A buddy of mine, I won't say his name.
Yeah, he probably signed an NDA, so you probably would get in trouble if you said his name.
Yeah,
or he would.
We'll call him Robert.
It's not Robert,
no,
right?
No,
okay.
no. He worked as Michael Bay's assistant on the first Transformers movie.
Oh God.
On-set assistant. And he was not hired by Michael Bay. He never met Michael Bay before he got the job. He was hired by the studio to be on set and, help him out with whatever he needed. So he shows up the first day and meets Michael Bay on set for the first time, and says, hey, and then goes to shake his hand, and Michael Bay does not shake his hand. And says, okay, find something for him to do. And so, some producer has to, take him, Robert, and, basically make him a PA, And the entire shoot went like that. So anytime that he tried to approach Michael Bay to assist him, as was his job, Michael Bay would turn to somebody and say, find something for him to do. That's what he would do the entire shoot.
Yeah, so basically the assessment that Michael Bay is a royal dick is correct.
Yeah, and then, so, in one of the first days on set, there was one part where they had to shoot for a few hours on one set and then move the entire cast and crew to another set. So they had this, row of golf carts lined up, ready to go, to take everybody to the next set. And there was the one at the front, the golf cart at the front of the row had Michael Bay's name on it.
Right.
So Robert thought, okay, well, I'm his assistant, I'll ride with him in this cart, right?
Yeah.
You'd think that. So Robert sits in the cart, then Michael Bay walks out, and he gets really pissed off. He's like, what are you doing in my cart? No one rides in my cart but me! He's yelling at him, He's like, I'm sorry, I just thought I'm your assistant, I thought I was supposed to ride. He's like, no one rides in my cart but me! Big deal. And apparently, Tyrese Gibson, the actor,
Yeah.
says, "Hey, buddy, you can ride with me." Like,
Yeah.
So, and the entire
I've heard Tyrese is a cool dude.
yeah. So the entire like 3-month shoot goes like this. Like this is how Michael Bay is treating his assistant, and it's just a nightmare basically. So he basically Robert just became a glorified PA.
Yeah.
And so they shoot for like 3 months or something, and then they'd have like a 2-week break, and then they go into post-production. So Robert is supposed to assist Michael Bay during the editing process too.
Mm-hmm.
So he shows up at the editing facility the first day. Robert's the first one there,
Mm-hmm.
and he's just kind of bracing himself for being treated like shit again, basically.
Yeah.
And he's telling you the story. He's waiting outside the front door, and Michael Bay shows up.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just like, "Oh my god, here we go,"
Yeah.
And Robert, and then Michael Bay just goes, "Hey Robert, what's up, man? How you doing? Nice to see you again." They're shaking hands, slapping high fives, and all that. Completely different person in the editing room, apparently. And like,
maybe he just gets. I mean, I'm not defending Michael Bay because if there's, again, dick.
Yeah.
But maybe he just gets overwhelmed on set and is a total asshole, and then he likes the editing process.
I think he does, but yeah, and apparently he's
it's like a tale to Michael Bay's.
But suddenly, like, he was just the most friendly, affable guy during the he's making jokes, he's slapping high fives, like he and Grant were best friends suddenly.
Robert.
Yeah. Anyway, Robert and Michael Bay were best friends suddenly.
Find a way to bleep that out.
It's probably all
fine.
It's years past now.
You're right. But if there was, okay, so real talk. I was shocked that Michael Bay hasn't been memed yet.
Oh yeah.
I am shocked by that.
Are you sure about that too?
Mm.
Another friend.
I've heard that Arnold Schwarzenegger was a real class act. Yeah, I've heard he's nice.
Yeah.
See, Trevor and I didn't like Hacksaw Ridge.
Yeah.
So here's the thing that I felt about Hacksaw Ridge. I thought the visuals, it was another one of those ones where it was very well directed. The visuals really good. It's just some of the dialogue, I thought the script was a little bit lacking.
Yeah. Well, in the movie we saw it as part of the showcase as well.
Yeah, so we're seeing it with all the other best movies of the year.
And the movie we saw right before it was a masterpiece.
Which one was that?
Lion.
Oh yeah, I liked Lion a lot. No, and so again, Mel Gibson's a really good director and
a good person.
Right, and honestly, seeing Vince Vaughn in that movie completely took me out of the movie. And I don't know, I'm not saying Vince Vaughn's a bad actor. I'm not saying...
you can cast anyone in that role.
And it was just all of a sudden, it's oh, that's Vince Vaughn.
Yeah.
And I really liked the part, and see, with a movie like that, I don't know, I kind of wanted to see more of the real person. They had that little couple minutes at the end where it was the real Andrew Garfield character, and it's a sweet little old man talking about his story, and I'm like, oh my god, I want a whole movie of this.
Yeah.
Because he was so cute. And I don't know, I just really like that kind of documentary, so I was just I want the whole movie to be him. So, yes, he is, definitely. And again, I think he's a really good actor, but certain roles, when he shows up, I'm just why are you here? I felt that way in the Gus Van Sant Psycho, too. It's dude.
That's a terrible movie in general.
It is. But there's times where he shows up in things, and I'm just I don't know, man. He's allowed to branch out and do other stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that. It's just saying,
there are certain roles where if you put a name actor, it's just distracting.
Yeah. No, I do like Andrew Garfield, though.
A gangly nerd. It's kind of sad that his best Spider-Man movie was
No Way Home.
I know.
But no, we went to this Best Picture showcase So it was the two of us, and then a really good friend of ours who is a sound editor.
Oh, that's right.
And
Yeah.
she loved Hacksaw Ridge. She thought it, yeah. We told her we didn't like it, and she was like, "Really?" And I'm like, "Yeah, not our favorite."
She didn't like my favorite one either.
Which one? She didn't like Three Billboards?
No, she didn't like Arrival.
Oh yeah. No, she didn't.
Arrival's a masterpiece.
I loved Arrival. Arrival's so good. Well, we went and saw Arrival. Were you there with my family? And like it was us and my brother Trevor and Jake who liked it.
And your brother Brady being a dickhead in it.
I mean, to be fair to my youngest brother Brady, he was still in high school when this happened.
No excuse.
And I tore him a new asshole for it.
Yeah, you did.
So, my family lives in Utah, and I'm the oldest of 6. My youngest brother is 16 years older than me. My mom, one Christmas, he's 16 years younger than me. When this happened, he was probably a sophomore or junior in high school, like really young. And we were there.
Come on.
We were there for Christmas or Thanksgiving, and my mom decides to pay to take all of us to see a movie. And so it's so it's her, my dad, all 6 kids, I think, except my middle sister. I don't think Erica was there.
Did Hannah go?
Hannah went because Gabby went.
That's right.
So they weren't dating at the time. So oh my god.
You say that.
So it was my parents, me and Trevor, 4 of my younger siblings, so Brady, and my sister's best friend from high school. So like 9 people. And going to a really nice theater with reclining seats and snacks and yada yada yada.
A lot of money.
So easily over $20 a person. And my mom's paying for everybody. And it was a Saturday, so college basketball is on, and my brothers are way into college basketball. And so we're all there, and we watch the movie, and we get home, and Brady is talking about the I didn't really like it. I was watching the basketball game. And I'm like, you were watching the basketball game during the movie? And he's in the theater? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, that's not okay. And he's like, well, no one could see it because, I was hiding under my sweater. I'm like, I guarantee you the other people in the theater saw you do that. Like, it's impossible to hide a cell phone in a movie theater. And he's like, oh no, it's fine. I'm like, no, it's not fine. It is incredibly disrespectful to everyone who made that movie, to the other people in the theater, yes, and to our mother who paid for you to go see this movie. If you'd rather watch the basketball game, stay home and watch the basketball game.
I just self-pawed that fucker. Look at that.
Yeah, no, I got really upset with him, and my mom. It was one of those things where I tend to get on these rants with my younger siblings, and my mom will defend them to me, and then when I brought up how disrespectful it was to her, she kind of took a step back. I was like, you know what? You can finish.
Did it?
Unfortunately, a lot of movies fail for bad script writing. Yeah. I never saw Southpaw, I don't think.
That's the Jake Gyllenhaal boxing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, but yeah, no, I tore my younger brother a new asshole over that. I was just like, if you want to watch the basketball game, that's fine. Mm-hmm. Stay home and watch the basketball game. Don't make your mother spend $25 on a movie ticket for you when you're not interested in the movie.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, I was kind of disappointed in Kick-Ass. I really like the comic.
Yeah.
And I thought, I saw the trailer for it at Comic-Con. That was the first I'd seen anything of it. And it looked super cool. Chloe, that was it? We'll do the gauntlet. What's that?
Oh. I think it's just all of them.
Okay.
I'll check.
We'll check really quick, and if it is, you can back out.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, no, because I remember seeing the trailers at Comic-Con one year for Kick-Ass, and like it was like Chloe Grace Moretz's Hit Girl, and it was super cool.
Well, it was Arrival, the Amy Adams movie.
The Arrival, yeah. He was watching a basketball game during Arrival. And I don't think it mattered. Like, Trevor and I really liked that movie. And I don't think, it wasn't even that. I would have been upset if it was... Yeah. Oh, it's all the challenges in sequence. Okay.
Yeah. I don't want to do it.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, that's all of Cuphead.
Should we do something else for your last 15 minutes?
Yeah,
we can play Smash or Mario Kart, whatever. You guys pick. Or Jess, you pick something.
Hey Jess, do you want to play Mario Kart or Smash?
Yeah, but it was Arrival. I don't think it would have even mattered to me if it was a movie I didn't like as much as I like Arrival. Yeah. Like, I don't know. I find that I was just really upset that he did that. Yeah, don't go to, if you want to watch the basketball game, watch the basketball game. That's fine. Don't watch it in a movie theater. On your cell phone.
Yeah, that's Cuphead. That's it. You did all the bosses.
Yeah.
The watch. Okay.
What do you want to play then?
The Mario Kart.
Sure. Where's the other controller?
Up there, as always. Yeah. So I'll just say something about this game because I just beat the whole thing. I love this game. This game is a masterpiece, and it blows my mind that it was made by these two guys who had no background in game development or anything. You know, they had no experience whatsoever. They just...
Is it up here?
Yes. Let me finish this one.
Okay, finish your
So, they were just two brothers that had an idea, and they wanted to follow through with it, and they made it happen. I thought there was some... Hold on. And it looks incredible, obviously. It's amazing they did it this way to make it look legit, you know, and it's hard as balls, but I love it for that. And yeah, good time.
So compared to the main game to the DLC, you like the best?
The main game is longer, obviously.
Obviously.
But this has some of the best bosses in it.
Mm.
Too.
Is the DLC worth the wait?
Yes. Yeah. It's got delayed many times. So, it was like announced to come out in like 2019, and then it didn't. And they had to delay it, and then COVID happened. That put even bigger delays on it. Then it got delayed again, I think, after that, and then it finally came out. So.
I was with a friend to see the Hunger Games, and this person watching porn behind me.
Oh. Stay home.
Jennifer Lawrence wasn't doing it for him. He had to watch porn.
Or what's his face? Weird face guy.
Both of them have weird faces.
The two guys?
That's one. It's a YA one. There's always a love triangle in a YA one.
The guy who's like.
There's Liam Hemsworth.
No, the other guy. The guy
Josh.
He's in that Future Man show. Pretty good.
And he's in Shameless, I think.
Yeah.
Josh something.
All right.
He has to find the controller for me because it's not up there, even though he says it is. Yeah, I should totally play Overwatch together when it comes out. I'm not good at Overwatch. I try my best. I'm not good at it. Are you sure it's not in the bedroom or in your backpack? I don't know. Oh no!
That is the black one. I have the red one here.
Okay. The movie was bad enough without hearing that, right? I still haven't seen the last Hunger Games. I saw the first 3 or whatever, and yeah. Yeah. No, I don't think porn would improve the Hunger Games. Yeah, no, but anyway, I'm not good at Overwatch. I try my best. I'm not good at it.
Story.
Oh, okay. So, I don't remember where you were, but for some reason I had the Switch and the kids, and he was not here. And it was when Mario 35 was out, and I was just basically playing that like it was a religion, and just playing it every day, and loving it. And, okay, can I have the controller? Okay, thank you. And so our kids were. This is probably like what, a year ago, a year and a half,
Probably something like
couple
that.
years, and so Kirby wanted to play Overwatch. I'm like, oh honey, I'm not good at Overwatch. Mommy wants to play this game, and I put on Mario 35,
And he hates old games.
and he doesn't like old games, and he pitched a
Oh, shit.
fit. He was like, I have a video of it. It's super cute. He was like standing in front of the TV, going like crying, and I'm like, mommy wants to play this. And so, like, I play Mario 35, and he's just not happy with me for picking this game. And I go, okay, fine. And so I go to play Overwatch, and he's, like, really happy for, like, 30 seconds. And then when he realized how bad I am at Overwatch, he was like...
That's okay, mommy.
He was like, oh, okay. And then he looks at me and goes, Mario? And so I switched back to Mario 35, and he was thrilled that I was playing Mario 35 again, because I was actually good at that. But it was really funny.
He was like, that's okay, mommy.
It's like, that's okay, mommy. I'm not going to make you play anything too challenging. He was enjoying watching me fail at Splatoon 3 today. He was enjoying that immensely.
Stream, she was playing Splatoon today.
I never play it. I haven't played it in a while. I had to import all my Splatoon 2 stuff today.
She was not
Excuse me.
not using her right stick at all.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not good at those games.
She never used the right stick, so she's like walking forward the whole time.
I don't know, man.
Alright, what are we doing?
It's your stream, you pick.
Oh, hey.
I think it's just the animation's
Yeah, there
different. I think it's just the animation's different, like the 8-bit and the 16-bit. Like, it doesn't look like he's used to seeing. So he's used to, like, Overwatch, and he's used to, like...
Yeah.
Cuphead is a little bit different design, but he's used to stuff like this. And
Yeah.
so when you see, like, the 8-bit, it's like, oh, this is going to be boring. It's like
He's kind of gotten over that sense a little bit.
A little bit,
well, he was
yeah.
Watching, tonight he was watching me play Earthworm Jim, and he was way into it.
Yeah, like, but at the time, you know, it's like when you were, like, a little kid and a black and white movie came on, and you're
Right.
like, what the fuck? You know, you want, like, why isn't it in color? It's kind of like that, you know? It's...
Kind of gotten over it.
A little bit, yeah. But, like, at the time, he was probably, like, what, 3?
Yeah.
And it was a couple years ago now, and...
His sister was just a baby.
And she was basically just standing up. So, yeah, it had to be a couple years ago.
As much as I enjoy Cuphead, I'm kind of glad to be done with it now.
Yeah.
I'm pleasant mouse now. Next we'll do Turtles, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right on.
I've never beaten. Very much a childhood fulfillment.
Mm.
Be doing.
Mm.
Not an easy game. Oh, we need to figure out when we're doing our Halloween stream, too.
I think the Saturday before Halloween, right? That would make the most sense.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, so, stream, we're gonna do a Halloween stream at some point. Where, we'll have some multiplayer games that you guys can play with us. You don't have to have the game. We're gonna play, like, Jackbox games and stuff. So, yeah, all you need for those is your phone. And it's super fun.
Those are really fun.
We'll play those, we'll play some,
Play a lot of murder trivia. Those are great games.
I'm gonna have a surprise or two for, Ready Mama to play.
Oh god.
I won't
That's gonna be fun for everybody.
I won't say what they are, but, it'll be fun to watch. Oh, damn it!
Yeah.
Oh, fuck off.
Fuck off.
So if you want to see a very tired mommy scream at video games,
What?
scream in terror at video games,
That'll be fun.
log on to that stream. Whatever that last Saturday is before Halloween. Oh, that'd be cool.
Oh, Cards Against Humanity would be neat.
There's a website you can play it with?
I'll have to look into
Can we
it.
do it on stream? That'd be awesome. We have it. Like, we have a big old box of it. I'm not sure you can do that.
Yeah, I don't know how we would deal it in, but
Yeah. But if you do it online, that'd be awesome.
yeah, we could figure that out. That'd be fun. Oh my god.
What?
PC Anthony needs to go away. I don't know. If I killed my child and got off, I would like lay low for the rest of my life.
Oh no, she keeps opening her big mouth.
I know.
She did some random interview recently where I don't know why she was giving an interview at all, but she opened her mouth about the dude who found her daughter's body. When that was happening.
Yeah.
And she basically just randomly said he probably did it. And then
she's a moron.
That dude sued her for defamation, right?
Yeah,
and then she won.
I don't get that either.
And it's like, what the fuck? She's a stupid boyfriend, probably.
Yeah.
He's like with the.
I don't think she's with him anymore.
Oh, really?
I think she was for a bit. Yeah.
I heard something on a podcast recently that she was seen at Disney World recently.
Oh God.
And everyone is shouting murder at her.
Well, yeah, because she's a murderer.
Which I'd be like, fuck you.
I mean, I don't know that I'd do that in front of my children, but
I'd
yeah.
do it.
I don't want to scare my kids. I mean.
Yeah. I don't want to be a parent anymore. You know what I'm gonna do?
Oh God.
Trust me, there are days my kids piss me off. You know what?
Yeah, there are days the kids piss me off too. I haven't murdered them yet.
Like yesterday. There's a waterfall walking around.
Oh my God. I think that was just because he drank a ton of pool water at his swim lesson.
Our child would not stop peeing all over the house. It was awful.
It was so bad. I think it's just because, like I said, he drank a ton of chlorine.
Super gross.
It was so gross. I mean, she did poop on the floor today, but that ended up being a good thing. Got her over the...
Oh! This little reminds me. Did you hear what they're doing at DCA?
No, what?
So the whole San Francisco area?
Yeah.
It's becoming, the whole Pacific Wharf area.
Yeah.
It's becoming the town from Big Hero 6.
Oh, that's cool.
San Francisco. So they're changing the whole theme for that. It'll still have, like, restaurants and shops and stuff.
That's cool.
But Baymax would be a character there. So. Freaking downtown Disney's getting the Portos.
That's awesome.
You guys don't know, Portos is a bakery in Los Angeles. There's 2 of them? 3 of them, maybe? You know?
There's one in Downey, there's one in West Covina, there's one in Burbank. I think there's like 4. There's one in Glendale. There's 4 that I know about.
Yeah, right?
Ugh, I got 3 because fucking Rosalina. I'm getting more wine.
Yeah, OJ did write that book.
Ugh, fucking no.
Did you see the video he posted about the Supreme Court decision?
No, I don't.
OJ Simpson has a very active Twitter account. And it's mostly just him, like, making videos of himself, like, watching football games and stuff. And
yes. Oh.
And
Okay.
he's just like, yeah, I'm watching a football game, I'm watching the Bills, man, they're my team, I love it so much, man. And he's all positive, and
I mean, the Bills are really
to be.
good.
Okay, but that was the team he played for.
Mm-hmm.
But and it's just like, dude, you're a murderer. like
What did he post about the Supreme Court?
Okay, so when Roe v. Wade got overturned, he posted a video on his Twitter account about how he was upset that it got overturned because he supports a woman's right to choose.
Except she's gonna choose to
stay alive.
Yeah, to like hang out with a waiter. Like I guess he just came by. Like I remember the coverage of that when we were kids. We were like, oh, this is like her boyfriend. It's like, no, dude, he's a waiter that came to return a pair of sunglasses and was in the wrong place at the wrong time. Yeah.
But you wouldn't admit that because of her terrifying ex-husband.
No, like apparently according to his family, like that's not a thing.
Okay.
Like he was just a waiter at the restaurant who came to return her sunglasses that she left, and that's why he was there. Yeah.
Yeah, he posted this video about how he was upset about the Supreme Court decision.
I'm trying to think of what I was listening to recently. I was listening to an episode of Sword and Scale when I was putting the baby to sleep. And I fell asleep listening to Nancy Grace.
How could you?
I tone her out at this point, basically.
If I was in the same room with that top mom, I would dip her in ketchup and consume her.
I don't even know what case was she talking. Oh, there was a case where the husband had like written a pros and cons list about keeping his pregnant wife alive.
Oh, Jesus.
And then she was found dead. So, I mean, I think he did it, but like I said, I fell asleep, so I don't know.
Dude.
Seriously.
And that's not good either, but like, do that before you kill someone.
Right?
And that's like the second worst thing. You need to go pregnant. Hard now. Yeah, I'm out. Bye.
I mean, the worst thing you could do is kill them.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Billy Crudup.
What?
Billy Crudup. Actor.
Yeah.
Left his pregnant wife while she was pregnant.
Oh shit! I didn't know that.
It was Claire Danes.
I don't know.
For sure it was.
I don't know much about Billy Crudup.
For some reason today I was thinking about that Baz Luhrmann Romeo and Juliet movie.
Oh gosh.
Remember the part in Hot Fuzz that makes fun of it?
Yeah.
Sort of.
Yeah, a little bit.
They're doing it. They're doing it. The Village is doing like a local production of Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah.
And they go to watch. Simon Pegg goes to watch it, and it's like they're doing basically Baz Luhrmann's Romeo and Juliet on stage. So like, it's the very end that Juliet just like shoots herself with like the prop gun. And she just goes bang and falls over. And then it's like the whole cast comes out and they sing that Cardigan song from the soundtrack. Love me, say that you love.
All right.
Documentary about on Hulu about really killed my kid.
Interesting.
I didn't watch that, but I watched that Leaving Neverland documentary.
Snoop Dogg now does esports. I would love to play esports with Snoop Dogg. That would be amazing. I'd have to get.
I think he's waiting sports games.
I'd have to get super high, but I mean down. That'd be so fun.
How high do you think he was at the Super Bowl halftime show?
I mean, how high can he be and still perform well? Very.
I think he's just perpetually high. Honestly.
Yeah, basically. Like when I watched a couple episodes of that cooking show he did with Martha Stewart.
That shit was fun.
That show's so funny, and he was stoned during that too, and he'd be like, "Oh, bubbles."
No, I told you that. There's one episode that I worked on where like he's boiling something, like some recipe or whatever, and he says like, "Oh, look at them bubbles! Look at those bubbles!" Like he wouldn't stop saying it. It was like, "Holy shit!" Baked out of his fucking
Yeah. I mean, it's not fun watching Snoop if he's not stoned.
I don't know if I've seen him sober. I have no idea.
I mean, I have no idea either.
Is he ever sober? No, I heard he had to get sober like years ago when he was trying to be the coach for his kids' football team.
Oh, yeah.
They wouldn't let him be high, basically.
Well, sports.
How can you coach when you're loaded?
I mean, it's Snoop Dogg. He'd probably do anything loaded.
When Doug Benson.
Yeah.
One of the funniest things I ever saw with Snoop Dogg ever was his episode of MTV Cribs back in the day. And whoever the editor was of this episode is a genius.
Yeah.
Because he has one room in his giant mansion of a house, right?
Right.
There's this one room called the Green Room, and it's exactly what it sounds like. Like, it says Green Room and like fancy text on the front door, you know?
Right.
And he opens it up and like smoke just billows out of it. It's like just a room where he goes to smoke weed a bunch.
That's funny.
And so he opens the door, like green smoke is like comes like billowing out of it. He goes in there, right?
Yeah.
Closes the door, and then like throughout the rest of the episode, the editor of this episode's a genius because he would show off like his kitchen or whatever, right? And
Yeah.
it would cut back to going into the green room and closing the door.
Yeah.
And then like he show off like his bedroom, and it cut back to the same shot of him going to the green room and closing the door. He kept doing it nonstop. It was hilarious. Even after the credits, like the credits for the show rolled, and then it cut back to that shot of him going back in the green room again, closing the door.
Mm-hmm.
Funny shit. I never watched it much because I hated watching celebrities show off their houses. You know. But the best episode ever of MTV Cribs is the Gorillas episode. It's animated. The whole thing's animated and scripted. Hilarious. What the hell happened? No! 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 Ball set, go! 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 Fuck! 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 Yes!
I was catching you too. Oh, and I just went over the line in a second and I got hit by that stupid thing. He saw all the time it helps with pain. If he doesn't, probably he couldn't grip walk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what's funny and kind of sad? We were watching that halftime show. It was a good halftime show.
Mm-hmm.
When Eminem came on,
Yeah.
I started singing the 8 Mile song.
Lose yourself.
Yeah. I started singing along, but I realized that I know the Weird Al parody better than I know the original song. So I was singing the Weird Al lyrics to myself.
I was singing along with all those songs.
They've not announced. I looked at it today. Actually, they've not announced the halftime show.
Well, I mean, the NFL season started.
But usually they have that planned out. I think. I'm not sure when they announced that.
I don't know either. Like it's literally like week 2. Want to do one more?
Yeah. I'm not sure we've ever discussed this on the stream before.
What?
Who would be your dream halftime show?
I mean, I would love to have seen the Foo Fighters, but now that Taylor's gone, I don't.
Well, probably. Foo Fighters would be good. You know who I would love?
What?
And they better do it soon before it's not possible anymore. Queen and Adam Lambert.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
I don't know. You pick. It's your day.
Type that one. Yeah.
Okay. I'm trying to think of who else I would have loved to see. Weird Al would be cool, but I know that will never happen. There's always a petition like right before they announce
unless they
it.
have it for a segment, it'd be funny. But,
Yeah. Or like they had, I don't know, they had like some of the people doing their songs with him or something. Like that would be really funny.
What's the worst one of all time you think that's happened?
Oh god, Black Eyed Peas were really bad.
They were really, I think they're second worst.
The what?
Maroon 5.
Oh yeah, that was terrible.
That was fucking abysmal.
That was awful.
Because they were the group that they were the artists they could get that year. Because everyone else said no because the NFL was being assholes at the time.
Yeah, that was before like Jay-Z was partnered with them, and he was able to bring in a lot of really cool people.
Jay-Z should fucking do it. Holy shit.
Yeah. I'd say Jay-Z and Beyonce. Beyonce's done it like 2 or 3 times. I mean, she's always really good.
Guns N' Roses would be
Mm-hmm.
Josh has done it.
Yeah, he was there doing guitar. I don't remember who.
Peas.
Oh,
And
was he
Fergie
there?
saying freaking "Welcome to the Jungle." Not "Welcome to the Jungle." "Sweet Child of Mine."
Oh.
It's terrible. Insecure should do it. I'll never have.
No. Trying to think of like who has a stadium show that would be really neat on stage. Like I hope they tour with like Gray and Snoop and Missy Elliott and no, not Missy Elliott, Mary J. Blige and Diddy. Like that would be a really cool tour.
Blackpink should.
BTS. I mean, those K-pop bands draw out like crowds
Of kids.
Yeah. There was one band, there was like a tour like at one of our venues that I had never heard of, and there was like, they wanted me to send an e-card that said like, hey, you're not allowed to line up until 10 a.m., doors are at 6 p.m. I'm like, who the fuck is getting to a concert 8 hours early? Like,
I did that.
a concert?
Yep.
Okay, who?
Nine Inch Nails. The first time I saw him.
Really? Why? Were you in the pit?
No, but it was all general admission, so we had to.
Oh, okay.
So we had to like rush in there to get to the seats, basically.
Okay. So, and then I like slacked the L1. I'm like, okay, I am working on this, but who the fuck is this? And they're like, and he goes, LOL, K-pop fans are a different breed. I'm like, oh yeah, it all makes sense now. And yeah, it was, I'm like, of course, who else would get to a show 8 hours early? And he's like, yeah, I knew somebody that slept on outside of Staples Center to go see BTS, which like not safe.
Oh no!
I'm like, and it's what I'm like, dude. Where were their parents? And he's like, LOL.
Yeah. I want to country one. Nelson books.
Willie Nelson would be neat. We were supposed to see Willie Nelson, and it got
Yeah,
rained out.
I
still need to see him.
You know who could do it?
Hmm.
Like legitimately could do like a big spectacle country-ish show. Taylor Swift could do it.
I was just thinking that, and that would be cool. Like if she did it, and then she had like all of these country legends as her guests.
Yeah.
That would be neat.
Oh, you know who should flat out do
Dolly.
it? Dolly.
Dolly would be great.
That was a Simpsons episode.
Really?
Yeah, their Super Bowl episode. She's the halftime.
Dolly would be amazing.
She voiced herself too.
Of course she did. She's Dolly. She's amazing. I would love to see Dolly do it. Absolutely.
Who's I was gonna say somebody else. Oh, Shania.
Shania would be cool. Let's go, girls. Bow, bow, now, 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 now. She'd be cool. She'd be really cool.
Has some troubles lately, sadly.
Shania has?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
She had some like I'm not sure what it
I
was.
mean, I know she got divorced,
divorced,
but I think that was a good thing.
Yes, but she had some like intense health problems. She had to relearn how to sing.
Oh, that's a
because of that. Like,
bummer.
it was like really rough with her.
You know, in the same vein, I bet Carrie Underwood could also do it.
Shania would be the draw though.
Shania would be great.
Like Carrie Underwood would be there with Shania.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift could be there too.
Do you know actually who'd be really cool and could do both country and pop? And Kelly Clarkson.
Oh yeah.
She's a great singer.
Does she still sing though?
Yeah, she sings on her show.
Doesn't remember her own songs apparently.
That was so funny. And she
Can you play a song I know? Here's a song you know.
and Anne Hathaway beats her. Yeah, so funny. No, she coaches a voice and she sings with them. Like,
Alright, there you go.
yeah, like with Ariana and like Blake and John Legend.
Ariana Grande could do it.
Ariana would be great too. Yeah, she also has a very good voice. How am I in fucking 6 all of a sudden? What the fuck?
This track is my favorite music, by the way. Wait,
I don't know this track very well. I always fuck it up. I know, but I'm suddenly like, I was in 2nd the whole time, and now I'm suddenly in 6th? What the fuck? I need something good. Okay, that wasn't.
Oh, that sucks.
What?
Read the story.
I went to Christmas concert. I got there on time, and I was standing room in this call. Distance, and we got in first. We started, and the girl was so mad. Yeah. Yeah, that sucks. But I mean, I'm assuming though that you paid for priority.
Yeah.
And if she paid for general, I mean, yeah, I get like, I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's just because that's kind of, I mean, that's not my part of it, but because I work in the industry, like, I guess I kind of get it. Like, yeah, she's been there a really long time and had to wait all day and give up a day of her life, but at the same time, you guys paid for priority so that you didn't have to do that. And so, and I mean, maybe she couldn't afford to pay for priority for whatever reason, but like, I kind of get both sides of that. Like, it's like this K-pop show, like one of the VIP packages came with early entry. Well, people are getting there at like 10 a.m., let's say, to line up. And like there's people that get priority access to the venue to get good seats because they paid bank for early entry tickets. Like, they paid, that's why they paid.
Yep.
You know, so I mean, I see both sides of it, I guess, is what I'm saying.
Remember that garbage concert we went to?
I've seen them twice.
Right, the one that we went to?
The Hollywood Forever. Okay.
Yeah, where like 2 songs in, like some asshole throws
threw a beer at Shirley.
Throws a beer at Shirley Manson.
That shit.
Like, why would you go to a show if you're
gonna do shit like that? I mean, I don't know. I'm not defending the dude, but you get drunk and you're stupid.
It's also Shirley Manson who would tear your soul out, and she did.
Right, she kicked him out so fast.
After verbally tearing into him.
Oh yeah. I saw them at the Greek too, and I mean, that I really liked the Hollywood Forever show we went to, but the Greek was a better show, I thought.
Okay. Yeah, we saw Garbage play at Hollywood Forever, which is a cemetery.
It's cool to go see stuff at the cemetery.
Yeah, it's an actual cemetery in Hollywood where
they do like movies and stuff too. I saw a couple movies there.
They have this whole like corner of like unused grass area.
Yeah.
Where they have like movie screenings and concerts and stuff. It's like, it's super kind of.
And then
weird.
as you walk out, you walk past like all the gravestones, and you can see like Mel Blanc.
Yeah, of famous people like Mel Blanc and Clark Gable's there, I think.
Yeah.
Other famous people too.
Super fun.
I get nervous in graveyards.
Yeah, I know you do.
Because look, when the zombies come, where's the last place you want to be? Where they're coming out of the ground. Logic.
Right. Dude, the shells are flying.
Yep.
Ugh. They saw my chair and it was GA, so they didn't want me to get, you know what's funny? To get hurt, I guess. Oh.
Oh. What time is it?
Well, that's good of the venue to like accommodate. That's awesome.
You know he does the coolest thing at his shows. Every show he does.
Yeah.
Billy Joel.
Oh, he'd be neat.
Do you know the story?
No.
So years ago, Billy Joel was he was always very upset that he would play a show and that everyone in the first like 5 rows, right, was all the rich people who could afford it, right?
Yeah.
And they always looked so bored. They was just like, entertain me.
Play another song for me, Billy.
They were
Joel.
just like they just didn't care, right?
Right.
So he knew that his biggest fans were in the back, right?
Yeah.
So he started doing this thing, and he's done it for years now, for every tour. The first like 5 rows, they don't sell at all. They don't sell tickets for this.
Oh, he just has them on hold. Okay.
Yeah. So what they do is before the show, he has his people go out to like the nosebleeds and find people. Hey, they say, hey, do you want to come to the front row? Basically.
That's cool.
And so he surprises all these fans with front row tickets, and they're up close to him, like screaming and like losing their minds and all that, right? Because they appreciate it more, obviously. So yeah, it's a cool thing he does, I think.
That's awesome.
Like you pay for a nosebleed ticket, you just get like picked by his assistant to come sit up front.
That's really cool.
And they appreciate it, obviously, more than rich people do.
Yeah. Well, no, and I see that too, though, what you're saying, Jess, where, like, you have a special situation where, like, the venue recognizes that, and so they let you in the priority, so that makes sense, too, because, like, you should also be able to enjoy your concert experience.
Yeah. Going to the one next month.
Yes, we are.
Yes.
Yeah, we did a really interesting talk on one of my women group meetings for work. There's a women's group I'm part of at work where we talked about like ADA seating, and there's a venue we ticket in Denver called Red Rocks Amphitheater. It's a natural amphitheater. It's a really famous like classic venue. I've always wanted to see a show there, and because the venue is built into the side of a mountain, like the only place they can put ADA are the first couple rows and then the back row. And so we had somebody that knew one of our ticketing, like high up ticketing strategist people who's in a wheelchair, talking about like how the challenge of like you get ADA tickets and it's kind of like an honor system where ADA people are getting tickets, but also like other people are buying ADA tickets when they don't need an ADA because it is priority seating at that venue. And it was kind of talking like about how they would combat that a little bit at the venue, and it was really interesting. Yeah.
You know who's on tour now that I'm kind of interested in?
Who?
It's not totally expensive. Sarah McLachlan's on tour.
Oh, okay. I'll have to look and see if we're ticketing her show in LA.
Play that ASPCA song we can all be
Yeah.
about.
I sometimes get like random free ticket offers, and we can never do them just because of our work schedule. Like, I never go out for lotteries or any of that stuff.
We'll play that Angel song, we'll be like, oh,
Oh
my
my
god,
God.
Poppy! I'm kidding! You can see the humor about it in that Super Bowl commercial that one time.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like on my bucket list to go see a show at Red Rocks.
I've been there.
I haven't. What did you see there?
It might have been Show Up Pro,
Oh, that's neat.
I think.
Yeah, they do like random shows every year with the Colorado Symphony. Could have been one of those.
Yeah, we were in town because that's where Linda's brother used to live.
Oh, okay. Steven?
Yeah.
Oh.
We had to visit them when I was in high school.
Mm. They do, yeah, definitely. It's a big problem. But like I said, like Red Rocks is, and I think other venues too are really trying to do better with that. Like, but like it's hard when you're like online, like you can't really verify, and then you have people with invisible disabilities, and you don't want to be. And I don't think you can legally say, ask somebody like, why did you buy an ADA seat? You know, so yeah, it's really challenging and it's really unfortunate. No, my yeah, Red Rocks has always been on my bucket list. They do a Film on the Rocks series where they'll like show movies there, and that sounds super cool to me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like so like they do like Dune and like Star Wars and Marvel movies, and then they do like some like random, like it just depends on what's on the docket that year. Like I always see these, I'm like, oh man, I'd love to see a movie at Red Rocks. I'd love to see anything at Red Rocks. It just looks like super cool. They do this yoga on the rocks thing, so you get there super early and you do yoga there. Like, it's like, oh man, that sounds cool too.
Mm-hmm. Hey, look at that.
Should we do one more? Or you want to go to bed?
Okay.
I know, you have to work tomorrow.
Plate
Let's
2.
do one more with the plane level. Yay.
Do one more, guys. Gotta clean up and go to bed.
Yeah, for sure. Well, we could just soak the dishes and I'll clean this up in the morning. Like, they're just gonna mess it up again. Who cares? Like, they'll come into the room tomorrow and just mess up everything.
Just push over.
They'll be like, Mommy!
Both came into the bedroom that one morning.
That was so funny. They, like, because our son kind of gets into stuff, we have, like, one of those childproof knobs on his door. We haven't put one on our daughters yet, and
Good now.
we should, because she comes out too, and it's just like we live in just such a small space. Like our house is not set up for them to be roaming without adult supervision.
Nope.
And and so like she'll get up and just be sitting here on the couch. But the other night, like he had gone to work, and we were all in our room sleeping. And I assume when my door opens, it's her, because we haven't baby-proofed her door yet, and she's been getting up, and it's him, and I'm like, oh, hey, where'd you come from? And then she comes trotting in after him, and they both, like, climb up into bed with me, and it's, like, 7 in the morning on, like, a Sunday, and I'm just like, dude. And I text Trevor and I go, hey, so either Kirby can break the baby proofing in his room, or he has an accomplice.
I vote for accomplice.
Yeah, it was, because she did it again the other day where she opened the door for him and like got him out of his room. And I'm just like, oh man.
What if she woke him up too? It's like,
I don't know. Like, he didn't seem upset by it. Because he tends to sleep in on the weekends, too.
She probably just calls him in bed with him and becoming care.
I mean, probably. Like, if she thinks to let him out before she comes in. That could very well be, like, other days where she, like, opens the door and is like, Big Brother! And he's like, and he eventually gives up.
Brother! Yeah, she does it. Brother!
And he's like, go away. That'd be so funny if he, like, some days, like, he just did not, like, get up with her, like, no, go away. Jack, I want to sleep.
Dude, my sister never did that.
Oh yeah, your sister didn't love you the way the way Jack loves Kirby.
I see her walk past my room and then... So my parents did something to me and that I found very cool. Honestly.
What's that?
This gave me nightmares for years. No joke.
What was it?
I had to sleep with that door open. You've seen that
That's
room.
a fire hazard, sleeping with doors open.
My mom, there's a rule with my mom. The door had to be open no matter what. And I had a bed that faced down that hallway at the time.
Yeah, I always wonder about putting the baby-proofing knobs on their doors. Like, should we be doing that? Because it's technically locking them in their rooms. But I don't think it's safe here to have them able to roam freely.
So I had to stare down that hallway, dark hallway in the middle of the night every night I was asleep. And I had nightmares about it. if I watched a scary movie, like if it scared me, you know, the monster or whatever.
What's it?
Well, I would have nightmares about the monster coming down that hallway at me.
Oh, jeez.
I had nightmares about Linda Blair running through that house at me with her demon voice. No joke.
Fucking Bowser, man. Got head.
Yep. Sure do.
Yeah, no, they're super funny. And so, like, yeah, they're just basically on his side of the bed, just sitting there. It's like,
Because I'm at work early.
yeah, he goes to work early.
Yep.
And I'm here alone with the kids. And, because I work from home, like, half the week and go in the office on his days off. And
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
stream. I'm almost falling asleep.
it's alright. I just wanted to do one more. I'm having fun.
So am I. This race starts underwater. That seems ill-advised.
I just totally, like, went off between the two. Jeez, I was in a jump and, like,
Sucks.
yeah, it does.
I'm the host of the Daily.
I love that podcast, though.
I'm a very breathy. I talk like this all the time.
I feel like he doesn't host it as much anymore. It's like him and, like, other people now.
I'm Michael Babar. People say something interesting and he goes,
Oh, fuck. I was trying to get there, and no, I want to be over there. Fuck! I'm not doing well. You know, I'll get, like, good things. Hey, that wasn't fair. How am I in 6th again?
"There's 5 people ahead."
Fuck you. I don't know why I play this game with you if you're gonna be like
You wanted
that.
to. You said it was fun.
It is fun until you're an asshole.
I'm not being an asshole.
Yes, you are.
I just explained it. I hate the door open. Yeah, right? No, seriously, like that. My mom's house. She still lives there to this day. That bedroom and where the bed is faces the door. So like I was laying in bed as a kid,
Yeah.
looking straight down this like dark, creepy hallway all night long for years.
Yeah.
And I don't know why she wanted the doors open all night long. I
Yeah.
have no idea why.
No, I prefer to close the doors.
Yeah, no shit. And remember that first Paranormal Activity movie? They slept with the door open.
And again, it's a safety thing because if there's a fire, the door stops that.
Ever since
No. Like, my younger siblings like to sleep with the doors open because that would let light in, and it's just like, no, dude, that's not how it is. Darkness.
Darkness. No parents.
Oh god, that's a good movie. Maybe the kids and I will watch that tomorrow.
The Lego movie?
The Lego movie. Yeah, we haven't watched it in a while. Kirby loves it. I was thinking about doing Nightmare Before Christmas because the next door neighbor's little red car, like his daughter, whoever that is that comes by sometimes, her car was here and she had a Jack Skellington license plate frame, and Jack really liked it. And so I was like, oh, maybe we'll watch that this weekend. I guess we could watch both. It's Sunday. We kind of do movies all day Sunday.
I was kind of hoping that after the Lego Batman movie, maybe they do Lego
Justice League. That would be so cool.
Just, you know, Channing Tatum as Superman again.
And Jonah Hill as Green Lantern, yeah.
Who was Wonder Woman?
Colby Smulders.
That's right. And there's one person you catch for Lex Luthor in that. Bryan Cranston.
Yeah.
Be funny, scary Lex Luthor.
Yeah, that'd be funny.
Like Lego Lex Luthor. Be perfect for that. It kind of do like the scary Walter White voice, but funny.
Mm-hmm.
We'll play Dark Side. Lego Dark Side. Dark Black.
Kevin Hart.
What?
That's why.
We'll play Aquaman. Lego Aquaman.
Aquafina.
So. She'd do the Mara.
Oh,
That'd
yeah.
be funny. Be freaking. What Snoop Dogg was Aquaman?
That'd be funny.
Is Jonah Hill Green Lantern?
Yes.
Okay. Still have Will Arnett Batman.
What?
Still have Will Arnett Batman, obviously.
Oh, obviously.
And part of that movie makes me laugh every time. It's the stupidest joke, too.
What?
Like, can't hack the back computer, Alfred. I put a password on it. You mean Alfred the Butler with 2 T's? It's so dumb.
It is really dumb.
We saw the trailer for that in front of Batman vs Superman.
Yes.
And that trailer
Was
in which,
much better than...
in which Batman reheats his dinner in a microwave was somehow more compelling to me than the entirety
of Batman
vs
vs Superman. I need a nightlight now. I was never like that until my ex. Oh, jeez.
What?
That's alright. No, like, if you... I mean, thank you for sharing that. Like,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Gosh.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I never wanted a nightlight. I always needed the pitch black, but I bet in something like that, like, I would want one. Sure. Now that I have kids, I don't really need a nightlight, like, pitch black and darkness anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm just like, oh my god, like I fell asleep before the stream in there with her. Like, I was listening to the podcast and I was like,
This is my favorite track in all of this.
because, like, for her to go to sleep, I need to pretend to be asleep, and sometimes me pretending to be asleep will actually make me fall asleep.
My favorite track in the whole game.
This is a great track.
Fuck off.
You fuck off. You're the one who ran into my banana.
You're the one that had the banana.
Well, yeah, you shouldn't have come up on me like that.
Hey!
Yeah, that's not fun, is it?
Come on.
You shut up.
That horse better win the race, or we're taking a trip to the glue factory,
And he
won't get to come.
So funny. My goodness.
Homer gets a racehorse. It's
Mm-hmm.
funny. So I learned everything you need to know about horses from the Horse Whisperer. First, seduce a lonely housewife. And now for the whispering. When the race starts, run really fast.
Oh my god.
Oh, we should figure out when those Treehouse Horror episodes are gonna
Yeah.
supposed to be good this year. Especially the clown is Pennywise.
Yeah. Oh, come on, man.
Fuck off! Fuck off! Fuck off! Fuck off! Yay!
I know, I knew you were at near the end, so I just launched them. It is freezing in this house. Banana. Oh. How cold is it in Michigan right now? It's starting to cool down here, thankfully. It's like the nights are like normal again for LA, which is like 60s. I think it's like that's where we are right now. Yeah, it's in like the low 60s. Lovely.
Thanks.
I know, like no more like 80, 90 degree nights. Like, oh,
yeah,
that was miserable. But how cold? What's the weather like there? If it's late September, it might be getting down, what, into like the 50s, 40s again? Pretty soon it's gonna start snowing, probably by the end of next month, unless global warming has taken over.
Fun.
Yeah, it's always a blast when living in a place where it's, what, 3, 4 nice, like, quote unquote, like if you like winter. Like, unless you like winter, which then it's nicer more of the year. I don't know, living in Minneapolis, you had like 3 good months.
A blizzard.
Yeah.
Alright, stream. We're gonna call it here. So, yeah. It's 1 a.m.
Yep.
I still got chores to do before I go to bed.
Yep.
Yeah. So,
he has to be at work in 6 hours.
Awesome.
Woohoo!
Yeah. So, thanks for hanging out, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks for chatting with us.
Tuesday at 10 p.m. I will probably do some Bowser's Fury, unless I get bored of that and we decide to play more Smash and Mario Kart. It's 70, but this house has really good insulation, so it kind of holds on to the cloud too well. Yeah. I like that. Like, air does not move in our house. I wish it did. That sounds lovely.
Yeah. Yeah, so we'll do Bowser's Fury on Tuesday.
Yeah, and see how that goes. So Bowser's Fury, and then see what happens.
Yeah, and then Saturday we'll start the NES Ninja Turtles. That'll be super fun.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. All right.
All right, thank you guys. Thank you for hanging out. Good talking.
Follow our YouTube channel, Vlog Kaboom. Follow Vlog Kaboom on Twitter and all that fun stuff. So, yeah.
All right. Good night.